say so beautiful.
I am not.
He's so pretty.
No.
Yes.
Layer Cake's a good song.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you.
Pull your winning.
You gonna be able to hold it?
I can try. I can't lift anything with this arm.
I'll hold it.
Okay.
There we go.
Alright, smile. Oh, you guys are awesome. I hope you like sesame seeds. That's hilarious. I wonder if somebody got 2 bottom buns.
Double cheeseburger.
Double cheeseburger.
Double top.
That's awesome. Okay. Wow, look at my hair.
Still better than mine.
So it's been a while since we've done an update of any sorts, or pretty much anything of any
It's been
sorts.
about a week and a half.
One of the guys that I hired for overnight, his last day is tomorrow night. I did hire a new person. I have not got them in the computer yet. She goes and gets her ID today so that she can do her I-9 and stuff tomorrow, and hopefully I can start her training, and then I won't be stuck on night shifts for longer than a week. That'd be great. Because I don't do well on night shifts. I mean, night shifts go by pretty quick, but I don't do well on night shifts.
She hasn't actually worked an actual night shift.
I did one.
No, I mean like actually.
Recently. What do you mean? I did one recently all by myself.
Wow.
I pulled 18 hours straight. If you remember that.
Well, she abandoned me here at home. Barely able to.
Don't listen to him. He ain't bright. But anyway, night shift goes by pretty quick. Morning shift goes by pretty quick. Fairly quick. It's the mid shift that I will refuse to work. That 2 to 10 or whatever, hails to the no. That drags out so bad. But night shift is, the only pain is that I'm a female and I end up working alone. But the thing is like the area that we're in, I get hit on constantly by creepy dudes. I get told off by bitchy ladies. There's guys bigger than me that get in my face over stupid shit. We get loiterers like crazy. The drunks come out, when the bar is closed and stuff, and it's too much for me. I'm not built for it, and I don't have the patience or the tolerance for it, and I don't have the attitude for it. So, I'm a morning shift person. That I can't sleep during the day. I just can't. It's not something I can do. Update on work other than that. Not a whole lot going on. The whole building is getting remodeled or whatever, reorganized with its product. Friday through Monday, there's going to be a specialist coming in and reorganizing everything to make our sales better. We've had maintenance on top of everything, even though all of our machines are breaking down, because most of them were built in the freaking 1940s, and they refuse to replace them. I don't know why. Corporate America. They wonder why my sales are down. I wonder. Update on Robert. He's still ugly.
No, there's no cure for it.
Pretty gnarly scars. We're noticing the shoulder muscle is fairly deteriorated or something. It is noticeably smaller than the other shoulder.
They did have to cut the bicep muscle shoulder, so between that and not moving around, my body ate up, for energy, it ate up the shoulder muscles. I tried to
His
prevent it.
shoulders like two very different shoulders. The car is falling apart. I'm afraid to drive it. It's not good. I don't know how I'm going to get him to and from appointments, much less get Zane's appointments set up and get him to and from appointments.
In all fairness, my main appointment's all the way on the outskirts of Richmond.
My car's not going to make it. Not again. I don't have faith in it. I need to sweep these little cobwebs on this porch.
But back to my well-being. I start physical therapy next week, and we'll go from there. Everyone from my job wants me to come back, so I'm waiting till I talk to the physical therapist and everything, and then get a hold of my manager and see if I can come back for light duty and go from there.
So far, we think it's a yes, because from the rumors going around, she's already been talking about what he can and can't do. So
Even the assistant manager, who she knows I'm a hard worker and all that stuff and willing to do help whoever, even she wants me to get a hold of the manager and it's like, hey, this is what's going on and can I come back?
my weight loss journey. If you can't tell, I've gained weight.
So have I.
I'm under so much freaking stress. And it's causing a lot of back pain. It's causing a lot of arthritis pain. So yeah, I'm suffering from it.
And we got put under a little bit more stress since Saturday.
Yeah, Saturday, one of his friends, I'm going to say friend loosely, it's somebody you can call on, but like it's not somebody you want to hang out with all the time. We've known him for what, like 2 years now?
No, almost 4.
4 years now? I don't even know. A while. And he rides bikes too. And he was doing an event with the Harley Davidson, the one further away from us that we've gone to before. And
It's where we bought our bikes at.
we don't know all the details, but an accident happened, and we think that he was dragged by the bike, or it was on top of him at some point in time.
That's what I was told by from secondhand, from firsthand knowledge, who was people who were there. Told a buddy of ours, and the buddy told me basically he lost control, like basically fell on him, and
It skid.
yeah.
It was still going. He broke his ankle. He broke all the ribs on one side of his body. He's got tubes coming out of him. At one point in time, he was on kind of like a life support, a ventilator, in a medically induced coma. That was Sunday through Monday. Today's Tuesday. We just heard that he has woke up, or has been woken up.
He also had bleeding on the brain, and he had a prior TBI, which is traumatic brain injury, from his time in the U.S. Army.
So we're really worried
So-
about if and when he does pull through, his cognitive function and how well he's going to be able to take care of himself at all. Because it's probably not going to be very promising, sadly.
Yeah. And the only good news from this is he's in the same hospital that I was at, where I had my surgery at.
Yeah.
So
I mean, he's in good hands, because those surgeons were, I mean, they came up with creative ways to fix his shoulder. Like, the doctor was like, the other surgeon there, I don't know what he did, but he had this brilliant idea to just go in like this, and I'm going to just leave it like that for right now and see what happens. So we don't know a lot of information, just rumors, really. of what possibly happened and what possibly he's dealing with right now. I've heard other things that sound way worse, but may be possibly true of his condition. So the only way to really know is to be face to face with him, and I don't think Robert can handle that, much less could my car handle going up there. I'd have to ask somebody for a ride and pay them gas money, basically, at this point. I don't know. Yeah, I've exhausted almost every resource trying to get information, and it just seems like everybody's just very tight-lipped instead of just going, all right, this is what happened, this is what's going on. Like, people are asking, people are concerned, give us something. Or they're just going to keep asking. And it's going to get obnoxious because I get so many messages.
Yeah, and apparently they got a message from someone who was driving by.
Yeah, an eyewitness.
And I don't know the details.
It's
I
bad.
don't want to know the details.
It's bad.
Only I can probably imagine what could have happened through my head because of my former firefighting experience, going to see motorcycle wrecks and knowing how bad it could be.
And apparently he had not secured his helmet fully on his head, which I have seen him do before. When we were riding with him, he would just throw his helmet on and not always buckle it. Very bad habit of his, and apparently he had done it then, and his helmet did come off. So that's where a lot of the head trauma came from, was the fact that he did not put his helmet on his head. And he should have known better.
And separate from him, Faye knows that I always put my helmet on and all that stuff, and that's what saved me.
Didn't save your pretty little face. Meh, 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 meh.
It just got up my nose and everything.
Mm. God, I'm so fat.
My dad was in the hospital shortly after
yeah.
I got out. Now he's back home.
It's been about a month. He was in the hospital for 2 days or something, 3 days. And then they put him in some sort of facility. I don't want to say old people folk home or whatever.
Rehabilitation, inpatient rehabilitation.
Yeah, like a rehab kind of thing. God, my nails are nasty. They're black. I clean them. I don't know how, but my nails are always dirty. I could clean them, and 10 minutes later, they are completely black underneath. How?
It's a common thing with your job.
How? I could just be sitting there, and they're just collect dirt. Anyway, he was in rehab being monitored for fluid buildup. His first time around in the hospitals, it was around his heart, and then this time around, I think it was his knees or something like that. He has a fluid buildup issue. He's supposed to be on water pills. He's supposed to be on a specific diet. How much that's being followed, we don't know. So hopefully, maybe this is his second wake-up call.
Yeah,
I don't know how stubborn your dad is.
He's stubborn. Where do you think I get it from?
Yeah, he's probably still eating like crap and not taking his pills like he's supposed to.
No, Tina's supposed to be there with him. My youngest sister. So.
But yeah.
Yeah, everyone wants to talk about me. And and what happened to me with my accident and all that stuff, and me doing idiotic stuff. Look where I get it from.
Mm-hmm.
And this one here just eggs it on.
Anyway. Let's see, let me try and think of anything else going on. Not a whole lot.
We picked up the barbecue tray from
Yeah, we picked up the barbecue tray. So for Father's Day, there was a contest going on with a local radio station about a county over.
2
And
counties over.
and I enrolled in 2 different sweepstakes, and I won one of them. And so Father's Day rolls around. It's about a week into his injuries, and he's laying on the couch. So I go up to him. I said, "Well, do you want your Father's Day surprise now or later? Because I didn't know what to get you." Which I did get him that basket of gifts that you guys saw. And he's like, "Oh, I'm okay, whatever, you know." So I told him that I entered him in a sweepstakes. He won a gift certificate to a place called O'Kelly's. It's a little deli. It has like baked goods and sandwiches and all sorts of really awesome stuff. You guys saw that video. We still have money on that gift card that we could always go down there and get some more stuff.
And we don't have to go to that area. We could go.
The more local one, because the gift card.
Well, they got Danville, which is we just get on 29 and just follow that through.
But it also came with another place called TC's, and TC is a family-owned. This guy has like this grill pit or whatever, and he goes to different charity organizations.
He runs like like one of those trailer food trailers or a food truck. He does that. He does that type of stuff.
But a lot of his stuff is for charities. Like he'll show up to just different events.
He does corporate.
And corporate. And we won basically a barbecue platter, or it's like 2 barbecue platters. But you have to call 72 hours ahead because he's got to smoke it and get it all straight with his scheduling and stuff. So I waited until after July 4th because I didn't want to be part of the traffic problem with food and ordering. Because, you know, I've worked in the food business. So I don't want to be that kind of person. And I called him on, I think, a Tuesday. And I was like, "Hey, you know, we won the contest for the radio station. I was wondering when I needed to put in an order for this weekend and what would work best for you." And he goes, "Oh, hey, yeah, that's awesome. Congratulations. I can combine the 2 platters into one really big platter if you prefer. It's easier to carry." And what I was like, "Yeah, that's a great idea." He was like, "Well, this weekend's pretty good. You know, I got to go to church on Sunday, but I can meet you after church. You know, just give me a call back and we'll meet halfway and whatever. Okay, cool. So that's what we did. And that was really good freaking barbecue. We still have some in the fridge. Like, it was
got 3
a lot.
Ziploc bags in the freezer right now.
It was a lot. So definitely one platter could feed a whole family. But yeah, amazing pulled pork. And his sauce, I didn't try it. It smelled very tomatoey to me.
The best way to describe it, it's kind of like Arby's sauce, but more barbecue flavor. That's how I would describe it. It has the consistency, the liquid, and the color, and all that stuff, all that, but it's just a little bit more barbecue tomato based.
Oh. Zane made sandwiches with his. I put mine on top of some mashed potatoes and did kind of like a loaded potato concept. And Robert made both sandwiches and nachos, I believe.
Yep.
Or burritos or something like that.
Nachos.
So we've gotten pretty creative with it. There's a lot you can do with pulled pork. But anyway. So we did that too. We did that this weekend. All the while keeping an ear out, trying to find out when and whatever his friend's going to wake up. If we can get a room number, even if we're not able to go up there, we can give that out to people that want to or are able to. I really don't think Robert would be able to handle seeing him face to face. Maybe a phone call would be cool, but that would all depend on if he's alone in the room, because none of us can get along with his little girlfriend. She's a bit crazy. Crazy's an understatement. She's a lot crazy.
Basically, the best way I can describe her, Think of like one of those 1960s, 1970s hippies.
But worse.
And it's from
With
the north,
mental health
and it's
issues.
and she's from the north. So
Lots of mental health issues. Let's just put it this way: the very first time I met her, I about knocked her out in 2 seconds. And I ain't the fighting type. I had her scared of me in 2 seconds. That's about as much as I could tolerate of that. Aside from that, really isn't a whole lot going on. Neighbor across the street checked in a couple of times. The food that he gave us was freaking amazing, that pot pie. He's been a big help with bringing the trash can up and stuff like that if I forget about it. I think he's over there cutting his own grass right now. Is that him? Behind the tree?
I can't see him. Yeah, probably so.
I don't know. But he's been a big help. We had another friend that has offered to get Robert out of the house every now and then. All he's got to do is call, and just ride around with him because he does DoorDash for a living right now. This job market is really difficult. It's hard to find work around here, even when you already have a job and you're just trying to move up or move over. It's near impossible to find something. So he's DoorDashing, and his competition around here in the city is ridiculous. So it's a struggle. But he was like, if you just want to get out of the house, just give me a call. I'll ride you around with me for the day or something. Which is cool. Our other friend was like, if you ever need a ride anywhere, or, if you just guys want to just hang out or whatever, just give me a call too. She works full time. She's got a kid and everything. So I haven't really messaged her other than to update her every now and then. So I don't really want to bother her too much. But that's another person that has offered to get him out of the house. Oh, I'm exhausted.
I've been half the time sitting here playing games on my phone, and after a while I get coins and I can exchange them for gift cards and stuff like that. So at least I'm keeping myself busy.
You keep yourself busy by cleaning the house.
Hey, I did do some of the dishes and everything. I try.
Did you see that Bumblebee just dive bombed the side of the house? It was like, oh, my bad.
So I surprised Faye last night with some dishes done.
The house is still a mess, though. It doesn't matter how much I clean it. I'm exhausted. I'm exhausted, and I don't have the energy to clean this house every day. I don't know what to do. Aside from work, getting a whole remodel and reorganization, I've been trying to work on the inventory. I have too much back stock is my problem, but I also have, again, faulty equipment. So I'm not making sales the way I should be making sales if my equipment was working. Yeah, that's him. Nobody else drives his truck. So yeah, I'm just waiting on equipment to get fixed. I have to train a new person, and we have an audit at the beginning of next month. So I've got 3 weeks to get the place straight with inventory and everything to make my audit better than last month. Last month I raised it in April. In April the store was really bad off. Literally the day or so before I got over there, they failed an eco inspection at 72%. When I was in training, we were cleaning the building and everything like that, and they did another eco inspection during my training over there. And I had been over there for almost a week straight by that time. And we raised the eco to, I think it was a 94%. So there's progress there, but I don't know if I can take credit entirely for it. I did go in there, and literally my first few days was a good 50 hours all on its own, cleaning and reorganizing and everything. So I obsessively was like, we're getting this place fixed. It was a mess. I've kind of lost energy and momentum because my equipment keeps breaking. So I don't know where my energy is going to come from unless they get this place reorganized and get my equipment fixed.
Yeah, you go in there to get a Slurpee, either the machines are not working, or their Coke Slurpee machine ain't working, or their cherry.
And maintenance just writes it off and closes the tickets. Oh yeah, we got it running. No, you reset the thing. It's still equipment from the 1940s, and it broke 5 seconds after you left. It's still not working. Oh, you put Freon in the freezer, and it worked for 5 minutes, and the Freon all leaked out, and now I have hot sodas all over again. No, it's getting on my nerves. So the head of maintenance has now come by and given me his business card to directly contact him over the issues, because I explained to him everything going on. For the past couple of months, I've been putting in tickets constantly to get stuff fixed, and it's not getting fixed. And he was like, if this happens again, I want a full description of everything that happened. Okay. If somebody loses their job over it, so be it. I want my equipment fixed. All right, little fly. He literally just moved his truck like 2 inches.
You unhooked it from the trailer.
I don't know. Other than that, it's really not. I'm just hoping the whole store reset is just gonna give me more motivation to get that back stock pulled out and organized and figure out what to do with it. Because it's got to go. I started gutting the place, so it looks a lot better than it was, but it's baby steps, and I don't want baby steps. I want results, because results equal whether or not I get a bonus. And I'm trying really hard to get a bonus.
She's acting like J.G. Wentworth. It's like, it's my money and I want it now.
I do, because these bonuses are really good. My store alone, I can earn up to $1,200 in a bonus for the month. If my inventory is straight, if my sales are straight, if my scheduling hours, if like the pay or whatever for my employees is not ridiculous. I avoid overtime big time. They're all part-time. And I stay within my hours as much as possible. I'm still learning how they want me to do the scheduling. It doesn't entirely work for my store, but it's getting close to it, which will get me the results that they want. Which means that I just have to fill in more in certain spots. And if my inventory is straight. So my inventory has to go a little bit lower. I have to pass the audit. I have to be higher than a level 2. We got it from a 3 to a 2. It was a 3 in April, which is another thing that they failed before I got there. And we got it to a level 2 by last month. And I've been there for what? 2.5 months? 3 months now?
Over 3 months.
So it's taken a lot of work. And it's not all on me that's been doing it. My assistant manager has been going out in the back room, and she's been trying to fix my ordering system. She's been trying to fix the cycle counting and stuff. I've been doing the shelf sequencing as much as possible. I did the whole store at one point in time because I was just like, F it, I'm gonna just do the whole store. That was my entire shift. I have somebody I'm trying to get as a shift lead. I don't know why my manager has not approved her yet for the shift lead. It's been a couple of weeks since I sent him that paperwork. She easily handles mid shift. She will pick up a shift if she has to. She is on call basically. She knows everything a manager needs to know. Everybody listens to her. She's a great trainer. She keeps the place clean and organized. She does the cycle counting and everything. So she's perfect. She's just perfect for it, and she deserves it. So I really hope he pushes that paperwork through, because I need that third person. But yeah, we're getting it straight. I would be able to raise my sales once my equipment is fixed or replaced. The longer they take, the longer my bonus takes. And that's not on me, which pisses me off. And I don't know who to contact about that. Is that the Porsche? Mazda? Anyway, so I'm gonna let you guys go. It's a brief update of everything going on. I'm tired. But I avoided truck day today because I had to take him to a doctor's appointment. Tomorrow I gotta get the new girl in for her I-9 and hopefully in training and on the schedule. And tomorrow's the last day for the other guy. It's gonna be a weird Wednesday. But we will catch you guys in another video.